Would you like to expand your skill set as a craftsman and creator? Well, we would like to help. Each episode will be focusing in on a specific technique in blacksmithing, knife making, and beyond that will give you the edge in your work. This is Your Edge. And welcome back to another highly educational episode of Your Edge. This week, we're here with Paul Beisler, and he's going to show you guys how to make a hammer.
Hi, my name is Paul Beisler, and I've been a blacksmith for 40 years now. I've been making hammers for a little over 5 years. Today, you're going to see me make one of my signature rounding hammers. Today, you're going to see my press, my power hammer, and all the tools I've made for this process. I use a specialized scribe to mark the center so I can have the hole exactly in the middle. One thing I highly recommend before you punch the eye in your hammer is to preheat your tooling. I like to use this. I just spray it on my tooling. When it heats up and it turns blue, it's good to go.
Blue, get color.
The top plate holds the hammer in the bottom die so I can release the slitter when it's coming up out of the hammer eye. After the hole is roughed in on the press, I need to do a little hand drifting next. With the punching all done, I just need to open that eye a little bit more. In forging the cheeks, I need to set the drift into the eye. I'm using fullerene dies on the power hammer to pinch out the cheeks. After the cheeks are finished, I use the fullerene dies to get a little nicer shape. Back to the press to lay in my touch mark. Since this is a special hammer for you, the fans that works, we're going to punch a T and a W on the other side. Now that the hammer is to its final shape, I drift the eye to its final size. Before the hammer can be heat treated, it's good to dress the faces on the belt sander. This is a combo hammer, rounded on one side and flat on the other. This hammer is going to come in at about 2.5 pounds. The weight and the shape are going to make it great for just about any blacksmith. This hammer was made from Atlantic 33 material. It's a non-temper steel. It's very easy to heat treat. Use a rosebud torch. Only heat the area to be used and quench it in water at 1900 degrees. Since the hammer has a lot of mass, we have to agitate and quench until it's cool. There we go again, okay? After heat treating, I use my wire wheel and then my Scotch-Brite for the final finish. On the handle, I like to use a store-bought handle, and I burn it for extra style points. After I set the handle, I like to use a 2-wedge system. First the wooden, then the metal wedge, spreading the material in all directions. That about does it for this episode of Your Edge. I hope you've enjoyed my process of how I make a hammer. Until next time, keep honing your edge.
This hammer turned out awesome. Thanks a lot, Paul, for sharing with us how you make it.
My pleasure.
And for the very first time here on the channel ever, we're going to sell something that we've made. There's going to be a link to the eBay auction below, both in the description and in the comments. Make sure you check out the eBay auction, help support both Paul and That Works by purchasing this awesome hammer. It's the only one with a T and the W on it.